What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Moonrise reveal reaction video for you. Today, we're starting off a little bit weird. MBT actually uploaded to his Elestrals channel. He has an exclusive Elestral reveal. Now, I will say, based on the thumbnail of the video that we are going to watch on the Elestrals channel, they are also going to reveal this, but I thought it was right to do it from the original source. I've already actually watched this video. I already have my opinions on this new card. I'm going to let you guys know, so let's get right on into it.
This new card changes everything. For those of you that don't know...
Also, I don't know how to get rid of this. How do you get rid of the subtitles on shorts? I literally have no clue. Whatever. Let's just put that up here and we'll leave it alone.
Elestrals' fourth set, Moonrise, is just around the corner. It's spoiler season for the new cards contained therein, and I'm happy to report I've been handed one of the most exciting to debut. Meet Pulveror. This two-spirit Elestral has a whopping 7 attack and can special ascend from a Lunar Elestral provided you disenchant a Lunar from your field. 2-drop Elestrals are at a premium, not only because they tend to clear any 1-drop Elestral's attack or defense stat, but also because they just hit for 2. These Elestrals are so valuable, people are often willing to jump through hoops just to land one. Importantly, because Pulveror is a special ascension, it will not eat your enchant for the turn, meaning it easily slots into anything playing Lunar. Fawnlet, search Artemis, enchant it, disenchant one, and down comes the boy. Nobby, eat a PTA, Temple of the Moon, it's pulverizing time. Hell, if you're on any of the new Nexus Lunar Elestrals, it's just free money. I'm not being hyperbolic when I say...
Yeah, so let's quickly talk about this card. Pulveror is a 7/4, 2-cost Lunar. If this Pulveror in your hand can special ascend from your Lunar Elestral if you also disenchant 1 Lunar from your field. So, this card is ridiculous. This card is absolutely bonkers, right? Like, it has to be. There's no way this isn't. So, a couple of ways that you can use this. I don't think this card's very good if you're going first, I will say. But if you are going second, I think this card definitely can actually come up. This is actually unbelievable, because if you are going second, well, if you're going first on your first turn, I don't think it's very good, but later on down the clash, I think it can be crazy. But second turn, I think is actually even better, because not only is it a 7 body, you just special cast something, enchant your auger. If you have Fawnlet in your hand as well, search Artemis, enchant it, disenchant to special ascend into the Pulveror, you now have a 7 body. It's very easy to go into. It doesn't take as much prep work to go into this as a Cryoling would. So Pulveror is really, really good for that reason. Another thing, if you have yet to use your normal cast for the turn and you already have a 1 body on board, you can just ascend into the Pulveror and then use your normal cast on a 3-drop. So it makes it even easier to get your 3-drops out, which is insane. This card is absolutely crazy. I definitely expect us to see play in more aggro Lunar decks. This card is absolutely unbelievable. It's crazy, but without further ado, let's get straight into the actual video.
Every day we're dropping brand new reveals as we count down until Moonrise pre-orders open on November 15th. Get yourselves ready, ladies and gentlemen. Lunar Element is getting some big stuff today.
Some more Lunar,
Let's
as
do
we
it.
expected. To be entirely honest, the name of this one, Phasmacore, is here. Brand new Elestrals, Full Arts and Stellars. Phasmacore is actually the Ascension of Gloombat that was actually revealed in like the Kickstarter, the title for the Kickstarter update. So that we know. This is the Ascension of Gloombat. So we'll see what that Ascension actually looks like.
Hey everyone, before we dive into our Moonrise reveals, I just want to take a second and thank you all for your incredible support on our Elestrals Clash Kickstarter.
Yes,
as of the moment I'm filming
there.
this, we are closing in on $370,000 raised, which has
We
been
hit
nuts.
there.
We have some amazing...
I don't know where we're at now. I haven't checked in a little bit. Last I checked, they were at 372, if I'm not mistaken.
Stretch goals upcoming. Don't forget, by being a backer, you get an exclusive Elestrals Clash Kickstarter pack, a physical pack of promos, which is going to include 25 amazing stellar rares. You guys unlock 25 of them, and we've got even more unlocks coming for that at $400,000. So I might as well just share what it is. Stellar Night Venom X of 99 will be seeded randomly into those Kickstarter packs as well, so you have an opportunity to pull a serialized stellar as part of your Kickstarter.
That's really cool.
But we don't stop there, because also at 400,000, once we hit that, we'll unlock all 8 spirit buddies in Elestrals Clash.
Get us there, guys. I want this so badly.
As you clash against your opponents seeking victory. We've got a really, really secret goal coming at 500,000, and I hope we can hit it because it's been one of the most requested features.
Man, I don't know what that feature is. It's one of the most requested features, as you just said. I don't know what that feature is, but I want to see it, so I want to hit 500,000.
You guys, so let's keep the momentum going. Tell your friends all about Elestrals Clash on Kickstarter, and a big shout out to everybody who's been supporting so far.
There's 2 weeks left to go. There are still 2 weeks.
Stay tuned for more updates and enjoy today's Moonrise reveals. First thing we're going to talk about today is a brand new Elestral called Havacub.
Yep.
Havacub actually...
So Havacub we've actually already seen, because this card was revealed... No, wait, did he already reveal this? I swear he already revealed this. Am I going crazy? Oh, no, I remember. This was revealed in the Clash trailer. This was revealed in the Clash trailer. We saw this in the trailer, yeah. So that I was like, I already know this card. This was also one of the cards that got teased, or sorry, not teased, it got leaked on that, when Moonrise got leaked. We know that this card will have a stellar version of it in a blister pack. So, that's interesting.
It has a very unique positioning in this game as a 4 attacker with 3 defense, 1 cost Lunar. This is, of course, the Lunar Nexus form of Frigicub, the beloved Frost Nexus Elestral. This card has a cool effect, though. Like I said, this Havacub's position cannot be changed by opponent's card effects. So this thing is immune to Tsunami, it's immune to High Tide, it's immune to cards like Eddy or Mudlid.
Yeah, so something to note about Havacub. I don't actually remember what I said last time when I talked about this. I think this card is good. Don't get me wrong. Position-changing effects are actually very, very powerful in this game. So the fact that this has a blanket protection against that is actually very, very insane. However, the thing about this card that's holding me back, that is the only thing that Havacub does. It is only a 4 attacker that can't have its position changed. That's all this card does. For that, I don't know how good it is. I feel like if this maybe was a 5, I could see it seeing play. In fact, it would see play if it was a 5. At a 4, I'm not entirely certain. The reason why Eddy is so powerful at a 4 is because it changes the position of Elestral, and not a whole lot of Elestrals have a high attack and defense, so it allows you to attack over. Eddy's basically a removal card. So for that reason, that's why Eddy is incredibly powerful. Havacub, I'm not entirely certain on. I feel like it's not the best, but I could very easily see myself being wrong on that one.
And things of that nature, so I actually feel like Havacub could be a little bit of a menace, and this is a card to look out for. It does have an Ascension, of course, and this card is definitely a menace, and that is Pulveror.
Yep.
Pulveror hits the field with 7 attack and 4 defense, 2 cost Lunar, with an insane effect. This Pulveror in your hand can special ascend from your Lunar Elestral if you also disenchant a Lunar Spirit from your field. What that means is, let's say you have a Lunar Elestral on the field. Let's call it Havacub with 1 spirit on it, and you have an Artemis on your field as well, and you have Pulveror in your hand. You can special ascend your Havacub that you just cast out by disenchanting your Artemis to play Pulveror to the field, and all of a sudden, bam wham, you got a 7 attacker with 4 defense, ready to absolutely shred your opponent, and everything that they hope would happen in that clash, you're gonna ruin their day. Pulveror is a real threat in Moonrise.
Literally exactly right. Like, it's insane. That card is absolutely insane. Lunar will absolutely be running that.
Next, a familiar face, the incredible Gloombat comes to Moonrise with 2 attack and 1 defense. You guys are already familiar with this card as it was obviously released in Shattered Stars Celebration. It can be special cast from your hand with a Lunar Spirit if your opponent has 2 face down runes. So if your opponent tries to set a bunch of back row, you can just special this Gloombat out of your hand and it can turn into that Pulveror pretty easily, or you can actually use its effect to disenchant a Lunar Spirit.
That actually is pretty interesting. You can special cast the Gloombat, special ascend into a Pulveror, and a normal ascend into a 3-drop in one turn. That's kind of crazy.
A rune on the field. Absolutely nuts. Gloombat most certainly is going to make an impact. And it does have a brand new Ascension, which you guys have seen teased in a couple different arts, and that is...
So this is the only card so far today we have yet to see, actually. So let's get my first honest thoughts on a new card.
Phasmacore. Phasmacore is a new 2-cost Lunar Elestral with 8 attack and 1 defense, and is the Nexus form of Novacore and, of course, Sonicore. When this Phasmacore is destroyed in battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can expend a Lunar Spirit. If you do, during this turn's end phase, you can special cast it from your Underworld. That means this Phasmacore is coming...
So this is just Infurix, but as a 2-drop? What? This is Inferics, but Lunar and a 2-drop. Am I crazy? Isn't this the exact same effect? Throughout all these videos, I've been doing so many, I've been looking up so much just because I don't know. I swear this is the exact effect of Inferics, is it not? It's the exact same card. It is literally the exact same card. What? It's the same thing. It's the exact same card. The only difference is obviously Inferics requires you to expend fire, while this requires you to expend lunar. But the wording on both cards is the exact same thing. Am I crazy, or is this card just outright bad? This seems very bad. I mean, to be fair, it is an 8. It's an 8 attacker that constantly comes back. Maybe I am thinking about this wrong, because the reason why Inferics was not super amazing, the way you're supposed to use Inferics is it gets destroyed, it comes back. So basically you cast it your first turn, you don't protect it, your opponent destroys it, it comes back the next turn, and then you have already it comes back during the end phase, and then you have a 1-drop on board that you can use to ascend. I think that's the way Inferics is supposed to be used. Phasmacore is an 8 attacker that when it's destroyed, you special cast it and you keep the 8 attacker. So it's just a big body that never goes away, rather than Inferics being a consistency tool, basically. That being said, I don't know how good it is to spend an Ascension on. That's the thing that's kind of confusing me. Also should be noted, this is an incredibly expensive card. Unbelievably expensive. Because if you get it on board that has 2 spirits on it, your opponent deals with it, so you've lost 2 spirits. When it's destroyed, so you destroy it. Your opponent destroys it, you expend a 3rd one. Then you cast it again, that's 5 spirits you're spending. I think this card's bad. I think it's an interesting card. It is recurring threat, but it's so expensive. I think this card is not very
back,
good.
And you are not going to get rid of it. If your opponent destroys it by card effect or by battle, you can just keep bringing this thing back, and it can keep putting in the work. Phasmacore with 8 attack and 1 defense is going to be a menace for any opposing caster. Staring it down, not once, not twice, but maybe even 3 times in a clash. Look,
hey, Dan, listen. If you get this thing 3 times, that's 8 spirits you're spending. It's not good. I'm sorry.
Phasmacore to make some big damage here in Moonrise. And Phasmacore is so awesome, I had to give it a full art. I'm so excited to reveal its full art.
Well, I mean, that's to be expected. Sonicore and Novacore both have full arts. It's only fair that this card...
By Wrecking Art in Moonrise, continuing the incredible art that Novacore had in Daybreak. These 2 cards together depict an epic clash between a Phasmacore and a Novacore as they battle it out in the stratosphere. These 2 Elestrals.
I do like it. I just think the card sucks. I'm sorry.
Throwing down, and you get to see the other perspective of Phasmacore here. I hope you guys are excited to chase this brand new full art in Moonrise. And of course, one of the most fun things about opening Elestrals packs is the chance of pulling a serialized Stellar Rare, where only 99 copies will ever exist. And I'd love to announce one of our new Stellars in Moonrise is going to be Stellar Gloombat. Stellar Gloombat is just so good, man. I love these red clouds and the red coloration on this thing. I think Daniel Mosby absolutely crushed this one, and I'm telling you, man, if you want to get a Gloombat, this is the one you gotta grab. The Stellar Gloombat is about to be so sick in Moonrise. Definitely one of my chase cards.
Sense.
We've been throwing down...
That's a good Stellar. That's actually a very good Stellar, because I think most people are expecting Gloombat to be a very good card.
Every day with Moonrise reveals. I hope you guys enjoyed today's. Tons of awesome Lunar Elestrals. Make sure you guys check out our Elestrals.
So the weird thing about this is, okay, cool. Night Venom, new Stellar in the packs, in the Founders packs. Cool, that's really cool. I still don't think that Night Venom's good. I'm just going to be entirely honest. Havacub, we've already addressed in a previous episode. Pulveror, I have not addressed in a previous video, but I saw beforehand, so it wasn't a blind react. Gloombat we've already seen, and it's already this card's already tournament legal. And then I'm sorry. This card seems bad to me. It seems like a recurring threat, but that recursion is incredibly expensive, and therefore I just think the card's bad. Let me know what you guys think down below. That's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you stop the like button and subscribe for more. Hope to see all you guys in the next video. Goodbye.